Think about Ryan, my pal, who is quite isolated.
If you're a regular listener to Consolevania, you'll be used to our personal lives spilling over into your game reviews. This one's less of a spill and more of a pour. One more big awkward overshare to close out 2019. If you're after a regular reviewer, Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order, one, I apologise, and two, get a fucking grip. What age are you? I'm only joking. Have you seen The Mandalorian? It's magic. It's part of the reason why I picked up The Fallen Order. It's like a wee dream come true, that show. It rekindled my Star Wars enthusiasm. So when I saw Fallen Order, I was like, one player Star Wars game? Definitely count me in. So here's the question we're going to answer this month, kids. If a person has a head full of doubt and fear, can Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order be of any help? Help me, Bobby-Wan. What's the patter? Help me shut this up for a while. How do all the wee idiots that make regular games content prevent their own baggage from spilling in to their rubbish videos? I'm saying this is rubbish, I'm not having a go. But maybe they don't. I don't watch any of that stuff, so maybe there's a wee guy on GameSpot right now streaming Pokemon in tears because his cat isn't talking to him. I hate to be the one to break it to you, wee Jimmy, GameSpot, but things can get quite a bit tougher. It was 1 year ago this month. I was married with a new house, about to try and start a family. There was this picture of what my life was going to be, and I found that frightening. A year later, that's all gone, and now there's no real clear picture of what my future is. And I find that utterly terrifying. I've seen the setting of The Fallen Order being described as dark because it's set between episodes 3 and 4 when the Empire reigns. Dark. I think that's the Marvel film generation talking, because it doesn't meet my definition of the word dark. It's just a daft wee comic book world with Darth Vader in it, and a quite frankly incredible amount of texture porting. You meditate in this game to save and level up.
Our practice brings us to the edge of what we're willing to be with, what we're comfortable with. And the challenge then is to open at that edge.
Open at the edge. So just feel worse than you've ever felt and deal with it. Cool. There'll be no levelling up for me at the moment. I don't know about you, but I've always felt this pull inside of me, this need for meaningful interaction with life. I think I expect the same from games as I expect from people. I expect very few flaws. They should be very stimulating. And I want them to reach me in a way that inspires me. I expect too much. These are standards that I personally come nowhere near to meeting. But it's fucking far easier to go through life pointing at everybody else and everything else and tearing them down than it is to see yourself. For example, the main character in this game is like a Star Wars prequel Jedi in that he has no discernible personality, no depth. It's very PG-13. I hated using that holo map. I hated having to backtrack through daft video gamey levels. These slidey bits and rope grabs as if fucking Star Wars the Nathan Drake edition. It's important to understand and remember that if a person is stuck on a certain level, emotionally speaking, you should try, but it's difficult to make meaningful contact with them. If the tone is wrong up here, they won't be seeing the light because they're struggling in the dark. The controls in this game are floaty and doughy as fuck, as if it has EA-itis. Changing targets during fights is bollocks. The wall running and puzzles are so stupid. Asking you to scan things all the time is just cramming more filler in. Crates are pointless. 9 out of 10s everywhere you look. But honestly, don't think you should listen to my opinion. Because I've got a head full of doubt and fear. And Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order was just no help. Here are 3 things that are better than this game. Having friends who will listen. Visiting your mum. A hug from absolutely anybody.